which one's better. Actually, the other one, nope, that one's going up. Assemble another Zooz bike. This will be my third Zooz build. We're going to also record this one for a video to post as well, so you'll get a little live behind the scenes. All right, let's start this one. All right, everybody, here we have a 2024 Zooz Ultra Ripster. This will be my third Zooz I'm unboxing. They're really good bikes. We have a lot of fun on them, so pretty cool. The only problem that I see so far here is that the box has some damage on it. So far, all three of the bikes that I've gotten from Zooz have sustained a little bit of shipping damage. However, Zooz has been really nice and took care of any issues that might have happened. Mine had a little bit of scratches on it, so I emailed them and they ended up sending me they told me they would give me a $50 credit to replace the bars, or they would give me the, because I had mentioned that I wanted to get a number plate, and the scratches are actually right here in the front underneath the number plate. So I was like, if I had the number plate, I wouldn't even see the scratches. But so he was like, I'll send you a free number plate. So that was pretty cool of him. So let's go ahead and get this one unboxed, and hopefully there's no damage to it. But if there is, we'll go ahead and see that together here. So you are officially a Zoozer. Welcome to the family. Electrified fun. So you have your pedals, you have your grease for the headset bolts. I don't know why they have you grease the headset bolts. Not sure yet, but I've been greasing them all. Here is your charger. Really nice charger too. Really nice charger. It's compact too, so if you need to put it in like your backpack or whatever, you want to take it with you. Typically, when you unbox one of these bikes, the first thing you're going to want to do is remove the battery and go throw it on the charger, so that way you're fully charged. But this bike actually belongs to someone else. So we're going to let them do the initial first charge on it. Okay, so to pull it out, you usually want two people But if you're strong and muscular like I am, you can do it by yourself. So now I want to get this thing out so that way you don't damage your floor. They give you this little thing and you can set this up front, set the bike down there, and then get the bike. We can get this out of here. Stay, don't move. Okay, and then you got your owner's manual, and we can get rid of the box. Then we can put all this stuff back in the box. Always like to take a minute and get everything out of your way. It's a clean workstation is a happy workstation. Let's go ahead and get their receipt. You always want to hang on to your receipt and all your information for a purchase like this. That way, if you have any issues, you can prove you're the original owner. Set that right there. And then now comes the fun, time-consuming process of unwrapping and unclipping everything. So let's remember, we had the box like that and we pulled it out. So this is the side that had the right? Yeah, I think you're good. I think we're good on the damage. I think it was right here in this section is where the hole was and nothing popped through. And we'll definitely, my main concern is this wheel that hangs off the side here. And I don't know if I mentioned, this is the first white one that I've unboxed. The wheel looks perfectly straight. Look how nice that thing spins. That's one thing I can note is the quality of these bikes. That's the one thing I liked when I first unwrapped my bike. The quality of these bikes is that of a high quality BMX bike. It doesn't have cheap components. It's all made very, very well. So all this stuff, actually, I'm gonna bring the box a little closer so I can just put all this stuff straight into the box. That way we don't have that much of a mess. And gently unwrap it. Take your time on this part of the process so that way you don't get no unwanted scratches or unnecessary nicks. Find nice open spots to try and clip the tie downs as opposed to sliding the tool underneath something and gouging. Okay. I think the most time consuming part of this whole build is unwrapping it, which is pretty good because that tells you how well they package the bike. Which is also good because all of the boxes have sustained some type of damage, and it's not Zooz's fault. I mean, unless they ship the thing to you in a crate, there's not much they can do. I will say I do like the white. I really do like the white. That was the color that I originally wanted. And then I got the black and I was like, oh, I really like the black. I wouldn't not want my black one. But to say I don't want a white one, I'd be lying. But I think before I bought a white one of these, I would buy a chrome ultra urban. But I like this one because it's a lot more compact. It's smaller. You can fit it in the back of your vehicle a little bit easier if you have like an SUV or something, as opposed to the one with the 26-inch wheels. I mean, I haven't really never done a size comparison next to each other, so they don't look like there's that much difference. All right, let's move on to the other side. Okay. Oh, wow. That looks cool. The gray. Oh, it is gray on mine too. But the gray stands out pretty cool on the white. Okay. So first things first, I like to leave the bars wrapped up so that way we don't get no unnecessary nicks, or if we accidentally drop them, whatever they bang up against. So we're gonna want to prep that area. Okay. So I think we need a 6 or 5. Okay. We'll get this removed. We'll get the bars on first. Now again, I'm unclear why they tell you to put the grease on the bars, but the grease on the threads of the bars. Ooh. That was a bad move. Should have put the animals in the backyard. Backyard, come on. Come on. Come on, backyard. Get in the backyard. Get in the backyard. Get in the backyard. Oh, there it is. Pepper. Come on. It's over. Everything's over. Sorry about that. Little interruption there, but okay, so now on this, you got the little light that kind of is in there, so you want to be careful with that. Let's go ahead and grease these like they ask. And I remember, it's been a little while since I watched the video, but I'm pretty sure they include this grease just to grease those threads. Okay, we'll set that to the side. Let's go ahead and wipe our hands. Okay, now we make sure we got the bars unclipped. Take this one, get rid of that guy. Okay, now we'll straddle the bike. Kind of go, make sure we got these where we want them. So they retain the black bars, that's pretty cool. I think it would be too much with white bars. Let's go ahead and get one of these or two of these. Go ahead and stick this in here, kind of center that as good as possible. And here's the trick. Just trying to get this thing, its little shim and little light and everything back in the square. This one's going to give me a little bit of oh yeah, just enough to get in there. Okay. Okay. Now, Okay, just enough to hold them. Okay, this one the threads are a lot nicer on. Mine, the threads were really tight when I put those in. And then the bars came loose after that, so I don't know if I had something wedged in there or what the deal was. Okay, we're gonna get my pans because I got a little bit of grease on my fingers. And we're gonna get the extension. And the last bolt. We're just gonna go right till it snugs up. Okay. Then this time I'm gonna plug your headlight in. Okay. And then we'll wait to set the bars until we get the wheel on. So let's go ahead and work on getting the wheel on next. Let's get the rest of the stuff off. Okay. You want to take your 15. You want to put the wheel. Take these all the way as far as you can out without them falling off. Pull your washers out and back. Have that set to the side and ready. And then now we want to take this and we want to take this piece off. This little stabilizer that they put in here. Okay. Ideally, what I'd like to get is some type of like a bike stand that, I don't know if they're heavy duty enough to hold this style of bike, but that clamps on the thing and you can work on the bike. That'd be a lot easier if I end up going into the business of building these bikes. Okay, so you got your little thing here. I'll make sure you get that out. And here's the tricky part, is getting everything together all by yourself. So you want to make sure you get those washers all the way out. These ones all the way out. And then all while sliding that disc right in the center of the hub, or the unit there. Now we can set it down. We can utilize the kickstand at this point. Okay. Now we can set the washers and tighten the front wheel. Okay. And I'm going to tighten it this way first. See how it works. Okay, let's see. Did we hit a home run? We got a home run there. So the main thing is making sure that that disc is right in the center of that caliper and that it's not dragging on either side of the pad. So that way when you get a nice free spin, you don't got no brake drag, you're good to go. And that's another thing. A bike company that can set everything up and put it in the box and where you can put it together and it be that dialed right off the bat and you not have to sit here and dick with everything. Thumbs up. Okay, now we're done with this. Put that back in the box. Now let's adjust some handlebars. I think we're gonna have the handlebars about right, probably there. Go ahead and leave them semi. We won't crank on them so that way just in case we adjust them. Okay. All right, now we can get the rest of the stuff off. We can go through, we put the pedals on, nut and bolt check, and we're all done. Like I said, most time consuming part of this build is unwrapping it. But I'm not complaining because I like the fact that the bike gets here in one piece and complete. Okay, let's get the rest of this stuff off. We gotta put the brake levers on too. Tighten all that up. Uh-oh. Which phone was that? The white and black's a bitching combo. It looks good. It really looks good. It's got like a stormtrooper vibe to it. Okay, we need to set the, let's do all that real quick first. Set the controls up. I think I got a small enough one. Just a small one for that one. Okay, we're gonna need a little Allen for that one. This part is all pure personal preference. Where you like your, this one's up just a little bit. Let's put this one up to match it. Just a little bit. If you look back at the bars, you can see just the top of that one and just the top of that one. All right, we need a little one for that one. We can go around, we can make sure whatever ones, none of these are for the brakes. So next size up, you want to go around to the brakes. Make sure all the brakes are tight. On the second one that I did, I found some loose screws. Mine was all tight like this one is. But the second one was built on Friday, right before time to clock out. But this one's tight, super tight. Okay, let's get those pedals. Now on your pedals, you have a right and you have a left. See, these ones don't even spin. This bike's got some aftermarket pedals coming. They're just in the mail. We're gonna put these on for right now. While we wait. I think this is the left-hand side. Let me see. This is right. No, it's this one. This one goes in like this. I was right. Okay, let's put the other pedal in. This one goes to regular thread. The bearings are so stiff in this thing, you can thread it without. Yeah, that's the only thing. They gotta, you know, certain components, they gotta put little cheaper components, you know, because they know for one, you're gonna change those pedals and you're gonna put something personalized on it. And for two, helps keep the cost down of the bike, you know. Okay. I think that's it. I think we're all set. That's your 2024 Zooz Ultra Ripster in white. And there's the model in black. Both very good looking bikes. Very well equipped with all the great components. Nice wheels, nice hubs. Very good quality. I like them. Some of my favorite bikes. So again, thank you for joining me for the build. I just wanted to go live real quick. That way, anybody that wanted to enjoy it could enjoy it. And yeah, have a good rest of your Saturday. Peace.